addressing the 69th session of United Nations General Assembly on September 27, 2014, the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, urged the world community to adopt an International Day of Yoga. Yoga is an invaluable gift of ancient Indian tradition. It embodies unity of mind and body, thought and action, restraint and fulfillment, harmony between man and nature, and a holistic approach to health and well-being. Yoga is not about exercise but to discover the sense of oneness with ourselves, the world, and the nature. By changing our lifestyle, we create consciousness. It helps us to deal with the climate change. Let us work towards adopting an International Yoga Day, Shri Narendra Modi ji said. On December 11, 2014, the 193-member UNGA approved the proposal by consensus with a record 177 co-sponsoring countries, a resolution to establish 21st June as International Day of Yoga. In its resolution, the UNGA recognized that yoga provides a holistic approach to health and well-being and wider dissemination of information about the benefits of practicing yoga for health of the world population. Yoga also brings harmony in all walks of life and thus is known for disease prevention, health promotion, and management of many lifestyle-related disorders. The first International Day of Yoga. The Ministry of Ayush successfully organized First International Day of Yoga on 21st June 2015 at Rajpath, New Delhi. 2 Guinness World Records were made, that is, the largest yoga lesson involving 35,985 participants and the maximum number of nationalities participated in a single yoga lesson. 2 days International Conference on Yoga for Holistic Health was organized on 21st and 22nd June 2015 at Vigyan Bhavan, New Delhi, wherein about 1,300 delegates from India and abroad were participated. Millions of people in India and across the globe participated in the first ever International Day of Yoga celebration. Common yoga protocol and yoga DVDs were prepared to disseminate awareness of yoga among the masses. Outside India, International Day of Yoga was celebrated in all the UNGA member countries except war-torn Yemen by the missions, Ministry of External Affairs in association with the Ministry of Ayush and various yoga institutions and organizations. What is yoga? Yoga is essentially a spiritual discipline based on an extremely subtle science which focuses on bringing harmony between mind and body. It is an art and science for healthy living. The word yoga is derived from the Sanskrit root yuj, meaning to join, to yoke, or to unite. According to the yogic scriptures, the practice of yoga leads to the union of an individual consciousness with the universal consciousness. According to modern scientists, everything in the universe is just a manifestation of the same quantum firmament. One who experiences this oneness of existence is said to be in yoga and is termed as a yogi who has attained a state of freedom referred to as mukti, nirvana, kaivalya or moksha. Yoga also refers to an inner science comprising of a variety of methods through which human beings can achieve union between the body and mind to attain self-realization. The aim of yoga practice is to overcome all kinds of sufferings that lead to a sense of freedom in every walk of life with holistic health, happiness, and harmony. Brief history and development of yoga. The science of yoga has its origin thousands of years ago, long before the first religion or belief systems were born. The seers and sages carried this powerful yogic science to different parts of the world, including Asia, the Middle East, Northern Africa, and South America. Interestingly, modern scholars have noted and marveled at the close parallels found between ancient cultures across the globe. However, it was in India that the yogic system found its fullest expression. Agastya, the Saptarishi, who traveled across the Indian subcontinent, crafted this culture around a core yogic way of life. Yoga is widely considered as an immortal cultural outcome of the Indus-Saraswati Valley civilization, which dates back to 2700 BC and has proven itself to cater to both material and spiritual uplift of humanity. A number of seals and fossil remains of Indus-Saraswati Valley civilization with yogic motifs and figures performing yoga sadhana suggest the presence of yoga in ancient India. The seals and idols of Mother Goddess are suggestive of Tantra Yoga. The presence of yoga is also available in folk traditions, Vedic and Upanishadic tradition, Buddhist and Jain traditions, darshanas, epics of Mahabharata, including Bhagavad Gita and Ramayana, theistic traditions of Shaivas, Vaishnavas, and Tantric traditions. Though yoga was being practiced in the pre-Vedic period, the great sage Maharshi Patanjali systematized and codified the then existing yogic practices, its meaning and its related knowledge through Patanjali's Yoga Sutras. After Patanjali, many sages and yoga masters contributed greatly for the preservation and development of the field through well-documented practices and literature. Yoga has spread all over the world by teachings of eminent yoga masters from ancient times to the present date. Today, everybody has conviction about yoga practices towards prevention of diseases and promotion of health. Millions of people across the globe have benefited by the practice of yoga, and the practice of yoga is blossoming and growing more vibrant with each day passing. The fundamentals of yoga. Yoga works on the level of one's body, mind, emotion, and energy. This has given rise to 4 broad classifications of yoga. Karma yoga, where we utilize the body; Jnana Yoga, where we utilize the mind; Bhakti Yoga, where we utilize the emotion; and Kriya Yoga, where we utilize the energy. Each system of yoga we practice falls within the gamut of one or more of these categories. Every individual is a unique combination of these 4 factors. Only a guru can advocate the appropriate combination of the 4 fundamental paths as it is necessary for each seeker. All ancient commentaries on yoga have stressed that it is essential to work under the direction of a guru. How yoga can help? Yoga is essentially a path to liberation from all the bondages. However, medical research in recent years has uncovered many physical and mental benefits that yoga offers, corroborating the experiences of millions of practitioners. A small sampling of the research shows that yoga is beneficial for physical fitness, musculoskeletal functioning, and cardiovascular health. It is beneficial in the management of diabetes, respiratory disorders, hypertension, hypotension, and many lifestyle-related disorders. Yoga helps to reduce depression, fatigue, and anxiety disorders, including stress. Yoga regulates menopausal symptoms. In essence, yoga is a process of creating body and mind that are stepping stones, not hurdles, to an exuberant and fulfilling life. So let us all work towards celebrating an International Day of Yoga and making yoga a part of our lifestyles.